Imagine turning a simple choice into a life-altering jackpot overnight. From Pamela Bradshaw's tearful New Year's triumph to a scone guiding a Queensland woman to a historic Powerball jackpot, join us as we explore the stories behind these life-changing wins. Number 10. Powerball's first millionaire of 2024. Pamela Bradshaw was a resident of Clinton, North Carolina, whose life changed forever on a random night, instantly transforming her into Powerball's first millionaire of 2024. On New Year's Eve, as the clock ticked towards midnight, Pamela found herself in the city of New York. This was an experience made possible by a VIP trip she had won. This trip was filled with first-time experiences for Pamela, most notably her first ever flight. The thrill of being airborne for the first time brought tears of joy to her eyes. It was a precursor to the overwhelming emotions she would soon face. Pamela was one of the lucky 5 Powerball players selected nationally for a chance to win a staggering $1 million. Her presence in New York, right in the heart of the celebrations, was no coincidence but a stroke of fate that led her to Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest 2024. The excitement of the live show, combined with the electrifying atmosphere of Times Square, set the stage for what was about to come. As the new year dawned, a moment of pure disbelief and sheer joy unfolded on live television. Pamela's number was announced, and she became the Powerball first millionaire of the year. Overwhelmed with emotion, she collapsed to the floor, a reaction that resonated with viewers across the nation. With assistance from the host and her daughter Joanna, who was by her side during this surreal experience, Pamela stood up, tears streaming down her face, and expressed her heartfelt gratitude. But Pamela's aspirations extend beyond the glitz and glamour. When asked about her plans for the win, her response was touching and humble. She dreams of owning a small cottage, a safe haven where she can feel secure and at peace. This win was about creating a stable and happy future for herself and her family. Pamela's story was heartwarming, but not as much as this next one. Number 9. Crystal McKay's life-changing birthday gift. In Canada, specifically Winnipeg, Manitoba, Crystal McKay's life took an unexpected turn toward fortune. Imagine receiving a birthday present that changes your life overnight. That's exactly what happened to Crystal when she unwrapped a seemingly ordinary Lotto 649 ticket, a gift from her partner that turned out to be anything but ordinary. This was a $12 quick pick ticket that held the key to an incredible $5 million win. The draw on January 20th transformed Crystal into Manitoba's first lottery millionaire of the year, marking a monumental moment in her life and in Manitoba's lottery history. The winning ticket, bought at the Canco gas station on Isabel Street, matched all 6 numbers, turning a simple birthday gesture into a monumental win. Imagine the shock and pure joy of realizing your life has changed in an instant. Crystal described the moment she checked the numbers, a mixture of disbelief and excitement. A moment where joy manifested as screams and tears. "I screamed when I checked the numbers," she recounted to the Western Canada Lottery Corporation, her voice still carrying the thrill of that life-changing discovery. But the joy didn't stop with Crystal. Upon sharing the news with her sister, the excitement doubled. The sisters shared a moment of screaming and disbelief. With this win, Crystal's priorities are clear, which are her family and their future. She expressed her eagerness to provide for her children, a dream that many share, but few get to realize so suddenly. Moreover, she's planning to buy a house, a secure and loving environment where her family can create memories and build a future. Crystal's joyful story is very similar to the next story on this list. Number 8. Dublin's €14.6 million Lotto jackpot. In Dublin, an extraordinary event ended a 16-week spell without a jackpot winner, electrifying the Irish lottery scene. In a moment that combined luck, digital convenience, and sheer excitement, an online player struck gold. Not just any gold, but a massive $16 million jackpot. The winning numbers that changed destiny were 3, 8, 10, 24, 32, and 41, with 30 serving as the bonus number. Imagine the heart-stopping moment as these numbers appeared, transforming an ordinary day into one of unimaginable celebration. The National Lottery, encapsulating the suspense and excitement, has reached out, urging players to double-check their online accounts. After all, somewhere in Dublin, someone's account balance has skyrocketed to $16 million. This win is a record breaker, making history in several ways. This fortunate Dubliner has claimed the highest online lotto jackpot ever and also ranked as the 7th highest single lotto jackpot winner in over 36 years of the game's history. The magnitude of this win is underscored by its timing, being the largest in just over 2 years since the monumental $20 million Will Be One draw in January 2022. For the lucky winner, the National Lottery's message is clear. Celebrations are in order, but beyond the celebrations, practical steps await. The winner, who now holds the title of Ireland's newest multi-millionaire, is advised to contact the prize claims team. A visit to the Lotto HQ in the winner's room awaits, a moment that'll transform this win from numbers on a screen to a life-changing reality. However, the story of luck doesn't end with the jackpot. There were 33 Match 5 winners, each walking away with $1,412, and 73 people who matched 4 numbers plus the bonus, winning $160 each. But if you thought this was a lucky win, this next entry will blow your mind. Number 7. Calgary Friends $50 million Bond. In the heart of Calgary, a trio of long-standing friends and former colleagues have struck gold, turning a routine into a win and solidifying their bond in an extraordinary way. Carmen Austria, Gary Perkins, and Catherine Wall have shared a tradition for 17 years, a ritual of hope and friendship by jointly purchasing lottery tickets. Their persistence paid off dramatically on December 9, 2023, when they won the colossal $50 million Lotto 649 Gold Ball jackpot. Carmen's morning routine took a surreal turn that day. Imagine the tranquility of a typical morning disrupted by the life-changing alert of a $50 million win. The disbelief, the double-checking, the heart-pounding moment of realization. Carmen experienced all these as she stared at her phone, disbelief turning into reality. The win was proof to their enduring friendship and shared dreams. Each friend pocketed $16.6 million, but the joy they shared was priceless. The news spread rapidly among them, a flurry of calls and texts, igniting a mix of shock and exhilaration. Gary's initial disbelief mirrored the collective astonishment they all felt. Their actions post-win speak volumes about their personalities and priorities. Gary wasted no time indulging in a new Ford, a tangible sign of the win's reality. Catherine, embracing the freedom the jackpot afforded, announced her retirement, a decision echoed by her husband. And Carmen embarked on a 5-week journey to Chile, floating on the euphoria of the moment. This story is about friendship, persistence, and the shared experiences that bond us. The trio's tale is peppered with light-hearted moments too, like the Millionaire starter kit gifted by a friend, adding humor and grounding to their new reality. Their story is quite similar to this next couple of friends who shared a win together. Number 6. Michigan Friends Share Powerball Success. In an unusual twist of fate, 2 friends from Michigan have turned their unique lottery strategy into a heartwarming tale of success. Instead of combining their luck on a single ticket, Naomi Cali, 59, and her friend embarked on a journey that would lead them to a big win in the Powerball by choosing to buy separate tickets while sharing the same set of numbers. Their story begins with a common dream shared between 2 friends who promised that if fortune were to smile upon them, they would share their winnings. With this bond solidifying their decision, they each purchased their own ticket for the February 21st drawing, but with a twist. They used the same winning numbers. The result was a stunning victory that neither of them expected. Naomi found herself in possession of a ticket worth $100,000. Meanwhile, her friend secured a $50,000 win. The difference in their winnings came down to a simple oversight. Her friend did not opt for the power play feature, which Naomi did. Despite this, the joy of winning was undiminished, shared equally between the two. The moment Naomi discovered their win is a scene straight out of a movie. She was left in shock and disbelief as she received a late-night call from her friend, revealing that their shared numbers had indeed brought them victory. Naomi describes the experience as going into complete shock, a reaction any of us can empathize with when confronted with such life-changing news. Their plans post-win are as grounded as they are joyous. Naomi intends to take her family on a trip, a well-deserved celebration of their shared luck, and to save the rest, thinking towards the future. Their story is about the reaffirmation of friendship and shared dreams coming true. This remarkable tale from Michigan may be shocking, but this next one will leave you baffled. Number 5. Charles Stollart's debt-free future. In Louisville, Kentucky, Charles Stollart's mundane grocery run turned into a monumental day that would redefine his financial future. Charles, going about his routine, decided on a whim to add a lottery ticket to his shopping. Little did he know, this ticket was the key to unlocking a new chapter in his life. Upon scratching the $5 ticket in his truck, Charles uncovered a 50x symbol, a feature of the game that multiplies the revealed cash amount by 50. Initially, Charles set his expectations low, anticipating the prize might be minimal. However, the reality was far beyond his modest expectations. When he revealed a prize of $3,000 on the ticket, multiplied by 50, the sheer magnitude of his win, now $150,000, overwhelmed him to the point of tears. But the story doesn't end there. After a weekend filled with anticipation and sleepless nights, Charles went on to claim his prize, ultimately walking away with $108,000 after taxes. With this newfound wealth, Charles made a life-altering decision: to pay off his house loan, a move that many can only dream of. "For the first time in my life, I'm not in debt," he stated, a sentence that carries the weight of years of financial burden now lifted from his shoulders. Freed from the shackles of debt, he now looks forward to a year filled with what he loves most, which is fishing. Another person who did not expect to win such a massive amount of money was in for the shock of her life with this next entry. Number 4. Illinois mom's midnight jackpot. In the quiet hours of the night, a stay-at-home mom from Illinois found her life changed forever from the glow of her phone screen. This story begins with a mother soothing her crying baby back to sleep. Yet what follows is anything but ordinary. Once her child was peacefully asleep, sleep eluded her, leading her to a moment of destiny on her lottery app. The Illinois mother, known as Lucky Mom, decided to use her children's birthdays as her numbers for the Lucky Day Lotto. It's a simple act of love, turning significant personal dates into a hopeful chance at fortune. Little did she know, this sentimental choice would lead to an astonishing $1.4 million jackpot win. The winning combination that night, numbers 6, 8, 16, 17, 2, mirrored her children's birthdays. Expressing her disbelief, Lucky Mom shared her whirlwind experience, noting the surreal feeling of winning such a monumental prize during a late-night attempt to fall back asleep. It's a scenario that turns the mundane act of checking a lottery app into a life-altering event. Despite already considering herself fortunate for the life she leads, this win added a new depth to the word lucky for her. She humorously recounted asking her husband which of their children's birthdays turned out to be the golden ticket to their fortune, adding a playful twist to their incredible luck. While this may be a heartwarming tale of luck, this next story involves one of the largest jackpots in history. Number 3. California's billion-dollar group win. Theo Strike and his group from California have stepped into the spotlight as the proud winners of one of the largest Powerball jackpots in history by winning a staggering $1.76 billion. This win has changed their lives and has also cast a beam of excitement and concern among the residents of Frazier Park, where Theo resides. The community's response to Strike's win is a mix of celebration and apprehension. Neighbors, while overjoyed for Theo, expressed fears over potential security risks. They worry about his safety from nefarious individuals who might target his newfound fortune. The suggestion from one neighbor encapsulates the communal concern. With wealth of such magnitude, it would be wise for Theo to consider enhanced security measures to safeguard himself and his family. Despite these worries, there's a heartening sense of camaraderie and protectiveness in the community. Local sentiment suggests that while Theo's win places a big bullseye on his back, the camaraderie of Frazier Park stands firm. Residents like Kevin Wotan envision maintaining the regular, neighborly interactions, preserving the essence of their daily life despite the monumental win. The winning ticket was purchased just steps from Strike's home at Midway Market and Liquors. The store now draws hopeful customers eager to catch lightning in a bottle themselves. This next entry, however, will leave you in shock. Number 2. Queensland woman's whimsical win. A woman from Hawthorne, Queensland made a routine stop for a scone, a snack she claims not even to favor, only to forever alter the course of her life. Her casual decision led her to purchase what would become a winning Powerball ticket, sharing in an astonishing $200 million jackpot. As a result, she secured a $100 million portion that has catapulted her into a new world of possibilities. This Queensland woman's journey to fortune began in the most ordinary of circumstances. She was going through an early morning filled with the usual pre-gym routines until a glance at her lottery ticket revealed a reality so staggering it seemed to defy belief. Her incredulous reaction upon confirmation of her win reflects the sheer magnitude of this life-altering event. What makes her story particularly captivating is the chain of seemingly mundane decisions leading to her win. Last week's modest win on a Powerball entry led her to reinvest in what would become the ticket to her future. She purchased it on a whim during an ordinary day marked by an uncharacteristic craving for a scone. She had no idea her life was going to change forever. The brand new millionaire's aspirations show the impact of her win. Her desire to help others, go on an overseas journey, and pursue entrepreneurial dreams show the transformative power of her win. Her commitment to her career and the community, despite the newfound wealth, speaks to her character and the unchanged essence of who she is at heart. Her story doesn't just stop with personal gain, it extends into her community, bringing joy and pride to the local news agency that sold the winning ticket. But if you thought this story was heartwarming, wait till you hear about this next one. Number 1. Kentucky Schools Retirement Club Jackpot. In a heartwarming tale, a group of 30 current and former employees from Rector A. Jones Middle School in Florence, Kentucky, known affectionately as the Jones 30, turned their long-standing lottery tradition into a $1 million Powerball victory. The story of their win is as unique as the group itself, with the winning ticket being securely hidden within the pages of a math textbook. The group's organizer, a retired math teacher, quipped about the security of their unlikely hiding spot. Little did he know their lives were going to change due to this ticket. For over 2 decades, these educators and school staff pooled their resources, investing a mere $35 annually into the lottery. Their commitment is a reflection of the deeper connections formed over years of working together, and this was soon going to pay off. In 2019, the group decided on a strategic shift that would eventually lead to their win. They adopted a permanent set of Powerball numbers, chosen at random from a hat by their very own math teacher and assistant principal. This moment became the cornerstone of their eventual success. Upon winning, the Jones 30 demonstrated the deep-rooted sense of community that defines them. Carpooling to the lottery office, they celebrated the financial gain and, more so, the shared experience. Each member walked away with $24,000 post-taxes. This was a substantial sum that many plan to use toward personal goals and community contributions, from traveling and home repairs to investing in future generations through education. By using their wealth for good and planning exactly how they were going to spend it, the Jones 30 proved that they were financially literate and smart. These top lottery stories of the week show individuals and groups whose lives have been transformed by chance, strategy, and a bit of whimsy. But while these winners have made plans to ensure their win creates lasting benefits, this is not always the norm. Many use their sudden wealth instantly without any plans for the future and end up spending it all and going broke. See how some people lost all their newly found wealth with these tragic, true lottery stories.